Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, well, I certainly wouldn't be doing as many reports and updates as I do. Well, the Dallas Cowboys are getting the final game plan together for for Monday night. I shouldn't say next week, but it really is next week. Monday night's game against the Arizona Cardinals, a team that they have not beaten in over a decade. That's right. We're on a 4-game losing streak to those Arizona Cardinals, so let's not take them lightly. Now, some bad news for the Cowboys. What looks to be our Achilles heel this year is health in the secondary. We reported yesterday that Nolan Carroll was sent home yesterday with concussion symptoms, and he is definitely out for this week. Now, unfortunately, we're getting really thin in the secondary. We have a very young secondary with, the draft picks that we brought in there with Woods, Awuzie, Lewis, and all this. But unfortunately, we're having a hard time with keeping these guys on the field as well as keeping them in the practice field. So there's definitely some issues here for our team, because right now we've got Carroll out. Now, a lot of you guys are saying that the guy's not worth it anyway and may be happy that he's out. However, Awuzie is still dealing with the hamstring, and he may be weeks out after missing pretty much all of training camp. That's another blow. Orlando Scandrick is definitely back, but remember, he's got a broken hand. That's going to hurt against making tackles and everything else, and there's a possibility of re-injuring it and making it worse. So the Dallas Cowboys are truly razor thin in the secondary, and as we start taking on some of these elite quarterbacks down the road, this is going to hurt. Now, I had mentioned that maybe the Dallas Cowboys need to do something bold with Richard Sherman. And a lot of people said, well, the Cowboys would never do that. It's too much money. He's an aging veteran, yada, yada, yada. But here's the thing, guys. If you truly believe that you have the talent to make a run for the Super Bowl, when you look at the amount of cash that we have, you look at the situation, you look at the player and what that value that player could bring in. I'm not saying that Richard Sherman is a long-term solution, but right now, it's a better solution than what we've got at the moment. Nolan Carroll, he's out. Hasn't played that well. Orlando Scandrick, broken hand. Awuzie, dealing with a hamstring, young. You start putting this stuff together, and all of a sudden, you get another injury in there to say Byron Jones or Anthony Brown. We're screwed. So the Dallas Cowboys better be checking the waiver wire and possibly considering something that is bold and outside of the box, like a trade. Just saying, we do have 10 draft picks available for next year. So with that being said, hopefully we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be able to get healthy this week against the Cardinals and get some other guys back. But I think the key for us will be a pass rush. We'll definitely go into this in more detail later on today as I go ahead and bring you my keys for victory for the Dallas Cowboys. As always, friends, thank you for watching this update. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Jobu, and we'll be seeing you guys soon.
What the hell? Die Jobu. Michael, the car right there. The license plate says Die Jobu.
Oh, the license plate.
Well, that's some bad mojo for you, buddy. No, I'm talking about the license plate. What the hell? I've seen it all now. Die Jobu.